So today we're going to take a break from lawn care and jump to a home improvement project. We're going to do a maintenance project on our air system. I want to show you the few steps it takes to replace your air filter to ensure your system is running in top shape as the seasons change. So stick around. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name's Mike and this is Mike's Home and Garden. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about lawn care, boost your curb appeal, and do other home improvement projects, start now by subscribing and hitting the bell so you don't miss out. As I mentioned in the introduction, today we're going to take a break from the lawn and we're going to go inside the house, all the way up to the attic. The reason is we're going to follow a few easy steps to replace the air filter in my air conditioning system. You may have the same model system, and I hope today's video will help you keep your system up and running by doing some basic maintenance on it. If it isn't the type of system you have, these steps can be applied to other systems as well, but of course modified to fit the exact specifications of the air system you have. It's important to replace the air filter on a regular basis in your air conditioner or heater. The reason being is having a clean and clear filter creates a system that is efficient by not creating a lot of resistance when the air is being pulled through it. And also it ensures that the air quality in your home is the best it can be by having clean air in the system. Now, I will say I'm not an HVAC professional, I'm simply a DIY homeowner. If you are unsure about any of the steps we're doing today, or you look at your system and you're not sure where to start, please contact a professional HVAC company to come out and help you. But basic maintenance like this, replacing air filters, you can easily do on your own once you learn how to do it. It only takes a few steps. So let's go up into the attic today and check out my system and get this filter replaced. Alright guys, so we are up in the attic of my house now. My air conditioning system is set up in a way that the gas furnace and the air conditioner are all together and they're connected. They're two separate systems, but they're all connected with the intake system behind me here. My air system has an air filter system called the Aprilaire 2400. This is the model system that I'm talking about specifically on this video today and how to replace the filter in. So this filter sits between the main intake ducts and the furnace. So that way, as the air comes through, it goes through the Aprilaire and then into the conditioning part where it either heats or cools the air. So this is the place where the actual filter goes. Now, your system may not be in the attic. It could be in a closet, it could be out in your garage, it could be in your basement. Generally, you're going to know where your air conditioner system is, and that's where the air filter on the inside part of the unit is going to be. With all that being said, I am up in my attic, and I will just say, as a word of caution, follow proper safety protocols. Know where you're stepping. I'm on a subfloor because this unit is up here. They built a little part up that has a subfloor here, but use common sense and be aware of your surroundings. Now, I will say, in addition to that, safety-wise, make sure your unit is off before you do this. If you had the unit on, whether heat or cool, and you're replacing the filter, especially with this particular setup, because air is passing through this part of the system but while you're having it open, you could potentially suck something into the system that you don't want to. So either just make sure the system is off before you go and open up the air conditioner to replace the filter. Now, if you don't have the user manual, if you bought the house with the system already in place, you may not know the type of filter you need. So on the front of this model, I know it's the Aprilaire 2400. Before I bought my filter, I actually came up here and opened this up and saw the type of filter I need, got the right measurements, and was able to order it. Many of the filters are square, they're thin, probably about an inch or so thick, and you can buy them at any really grocery store, but really any Home Depot or Lowe's. This particular model requires a pretty large, oddly shaped box filter, and I had to special order it online. It is a 16 by 28 by 6, which you're going to see here in a moment, which is why I want to reiterate, know the type of filter you need before you order it, so that way when you get up here to replace it, it's going to fit correctly. So let's get this thing opened up and pull the old filter out and see what we got. Okay, so the Aprilaire just has this service door that slides down and out, and it comes off. It's very easy to do. The box filter in here has a plastic housing around it, and it simply slides out. Now, as you can see, the previous filter that was in here was a folding accordion type filter that starts as a very small filter, and you spread up and you have these fins that go in here to hold it open. So let me pop these fins off and take the old filter out and we can see what we have. So if you come across this type of filter style in your system, these fins just pop out. They look like a big comb. hang on to these. You'll see the filter I have to replace this with does not require the fins, but you can find the ones that require these online as well to order, or you can buy the ones that I have that come in a pre-built box. But by all means, if you're not using these, hang on to them for future use. You'll see on the box there's this little button. On each side it has these buttons that open up so the side opens up. I shouldn't have to do it on both sides. The old filter collapses and comes out. So as you can see, the old filter probably came in a box looking like that. It opens up like an accordion and goes in there, and you can see it needs to be replaced. The dust is disgusting. So this is the old filter. It comes out pretty easily, as you can see. Now the new filter I bought, I had to order it online because of the odd shape. It looks the same as the accordion one, but it's actually already in a box and doesn't need the fins. It comes in the cardboard casing already. And you can notice on it here, the arrow, make sure that arrow is pointing the direction the air is going into the system. So it should be pointing towards the conditioning part of the system. Most air filters will have that type of an arrow on it. And also if it's in plastic, make sure you take it out of the plastic before you put it in. So here's the filter, it's in the box. I'm going to put this into the housing and then slide it back in. It should just be a snap and go type of a scenario here. Up the other side here for fitting purposes. So once you get the box filter in, snap both sides back together. They'll click in, and there you go. So now, as the folded accordion filter was in here with the combs, the box fits right into this housing in the same kind of way. I made sure that that arrow was pointing the direction that it's going to be flowing into the system so the air filter's facing the right way. And with the housing snapped together, it's secured in there. So now we just have to slide it back in and get everything buttoned back up. Now to ensure that this goes into the air filter housing the right way, there's a groove on the bottom of this that aligns with the groove inside of the housing. It'll only fit one way because one side of the groove is shorter than the other, so that ensures you're putting it in the right direction. So the filter housing goes into the conditioner housing just like that. It slides in, and then you take the cover, push it in and up. So as I said when I first came up here, I turned the system off downstairs before I got started. I do not want air moving through the handler while I had it open with the filter out. Now that we have the new filter in, we'll go downstairs and get everything turned back on so the system can run again. Alright everyone, now that we're downstairs out of the attic again, as you can see, the few easy steps that we followed up there replacing the filter are easily done. Just make sure you understand the type of system you have, that the filter you're replacing the old one with fits correctly, and that you follow proper safety protocols. In no time at all, you can replace your filter to ensure the air quality in your house is good and your system is running at its best. If you have any questions, drop them down below, and I'll see you on the next video.